A real numbers is composed of different subsets of numbers, and one of it is the natural numbers. It is commonly denoted by capital letter N, and it is also called the counting numbers. These numbers starts with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth. Now, if we're going to include 0 in this set of numbers, a new set will be called whole numbers. A whole number is denoted by capital letter W. So these are natural numbers including 0. Now, if we're going to include numbers less than 0, and those are negative numbers, the new set of numbers will be called an integers. Integers is commonly denoted by capital letter Z. So these are negative numbers, 0, and positive numbers. Now, if we're going to include the numbers between these integers, and those are called decimals or fractions, the new set will be called rational numbers, and it is denoted by capital letter Q. So these are the numbers that can be expressed in ratio form like 1/2, ratio form or fraction form, except the denominator is 0. Okay, it can be expressed into A over B, where B is not 0. So this can also be expressed in decimals, like this one, 0.33333. It is an example of a repeating decimal. And like 0.25, which is a terminating decimal. So this little guy right here, square root of 25, although it is a radical number, but this can still be simplified because 25 is a perfect square, so square root of 25 is 5. Therefore, 5 is still a part of these rational numbers. Now, how about those numbers that cannot be expressed in ratio, or a decimal that is not repeating or non-terminating? They are called irrational numbers. And these are the examples of irrational numbers. One of it is the pi. Did you know that until now, pi has already almost trillions of decimal. So this is the approximate value of pi, 3.141592653. It keeps on going forever. Okay, so it does not end with 4912. It still keep on going forever. That is why this pi here, its approximate value is non-repeating and non-terminating. That is why it is a part of irrational numbers. In solving problem involving circles, we are usually using this the value of 3.14 or 3.1416, but actually the value or the approximate value of this pi is actually an irrational, and it keeps on going forever. And square root of 2 is also an example of irrational numbers. If you will use calculator, square root of 2 is equal to 1.4142135562. Actually, it keeps on going forever without stopping, without repeating. That is why this number is also under the irrational numbers. So to sum it up, so when we say real numbers, this is composed of rational numbers and irrational numbers. While rational numbers is composed of integers and non-integers. So these fractions are non-integers. While integers is composed of 3. The negative numbers, 0, and positive numbers. Then these 0 and positive numbers, they are called whole numbers. And these whole numbers can be divided into two groups, 0 and the natural numbers. So it is a set of real numbers.